Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Short North Gala. We're really excited to have you virtually this year, and we have some wonderful honorees that we're about to hear from. So right now, I'm standing inside of Service Bar here at Middle West Spirits in the Short North Arts District, and we are really excited to have you make these drinks virtually at home with us. They're put together by Service Bar, and we think you'll really enjoy them. So let's make a few cocktails. All right, so let's start with the Thai Basil Mule. The ingredients will be your OYO character vodka, your Fever Tree ginger beer, you're gonna have your fresh squeezed lime juice, your Thai Basil simple syrup, and then your lime wheel for garnish. For the VIP ticket, you'll also find a second cocktail in your kit. In that one, it is going to be the Bourbon Smash Mule. The ingredients are our Michael and Reserve Bourbon, we have our Basil simple syrup, we've got our lemon wheel for garnish, and then we have our fresh squeezed lemon juice as well. All right, so let's start with the Thai Basil Mule. We're gonna go first, we're gonna add ice to our glass. And then we're gonna add 1 3/4 ounce of our OYO character vodka. So this is made right here in the Short North. Our distillery is right off 5th Avenue. Then you're gonna add about a 1/2 ounce of your Thai Basil simple syrup. You can build it directly in the glass, no need for a mixing glass or anything else. And then you're gonna add another 1/2 ounce of your fresh squeezed lime juice. So this cocktail is from here at Service Bar, and Service Bar actually is housed in the front of our distillery. And then you're gonna just top it off with your ginger beer. The ginger beer is what is gonna mix all of your ingredients together. And then you're gonna garnish it with either your dehydrated or a fresh lime wheel. And there is your Thai Basil Mule. All right, so now that we have our Thai Basil Mule put together, we're gonna put together our Bourbon Smash Mule as well. So same thing, we recommend the exact same glassware. You're gonna put a little bit of ice in there. And this is a riff on a Kentucky Mule, which is just a Moscow Mule with bourbon. So we're gonna start with our Michael and Reserve Bourbon. This is our signature whiskey that we have in-house. It is a 4-grain bourbon made with Ohio grain, and again, distilled right here in the Short North. So you're gonna add your bourbon. You're gonna add your basil simple syrup, 1/2 ounce of that. And then you're gonna add another 1/2 ounce of your fresh squeezed lemon juice. And as with all mule builds, you're gonna top that off with ginger beer. Again, as much or as little as you would like. And for our garnish, we're gonna use a lemon wheel. Hope you enjoy the cocktails. Stop by sometime to Service Bar to pick up some carryout. We also have to-go cocktails that we switch out every few weeks, so come and try each one. I know we love putting them together for you. And we're gonna throw it over to our friends at Seven Sun so they can talk about their beer and their kitty bar.
Thank you, Middle West. Love those guys. Hi, I'm Colin Venn. I'm the brewmaster here at Seven Sun Brewing Company, and I'm here to tell you guys about our Nimbus Pale Ale that you're going to be enjoying this evening. The Nimbus is one of our original recipes, is one of our best-selling beers. And stop. Sorry. Where was I? It is brewed with a lot of Simcoe and Mosaic hops, which give it this really nice fruitiness. It's very crisp. It's awesome for warmer weather. Don't. Damn cat.
Try my love and see how well it feels. Baby, can't you see when you look at me?
I'm the cat. Tonight, you're also going to be drinking one of our Kitty Paw hard seltzers. This one's the guava key lime flavor. You know, what makes our hard seltzer so special is that it's fermented with just water, sugar, and fruit puree. There's no extracts, there's no artificial colors or flavors. It's just simple and good. Thanks for supporting the Short North Gala, and enjoy your night.
What am I gonna do?
Hello, and welcome to the first ever and hopefully only virtual Short North Gala. On behalf of the Short North Alliance Board of Directors and Short North Arts District community, I want to thank you for tuning in to support and celebrate the Short North Arts District. Your support means more than ever, especially given the challenging times we've all been through this past year. At the beginning of 2020, the Short North Arts District was preparing to experience a record year of convention business and an end to years-long construction. But instead of record-breaking and celebrating, 2020 turned into a year of simply surviving. Surviving for businesses, for employees, for artists, and for all of us just as individuals. I don't think anyone could have been ready for the challenges that we have been facing. But one thing I do know is that 2020 taught us how very deeply our community cares for one another. From businesses helping each other and local organizations fulfilling the new needs that resulted from the pandemic, to the support of small businesses through online orders, and the community's demand for systemic changes to achieve equity and justice. Columbus and the Short North Arts District showed up for one another. And for that, I want to thank all of you. Making it through all of 2020 and to the other end of this pandemic would not be and will not be possible without all of your support. To everyone who supported a small business, helped partner, or made contributions large and small, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are hopeful for the future, and the light at the end of the tunnel keeps getting brighter and brighter. But we're not back to business as usual just yet. The community as a whole, especially our small and local businesses, have a long way to go and still need your support. So please continue to support your favorite local shops, local restaurants, galleries, entrepreneurs, and all the people who make this community unique. And if you feel so inclined, we encourage you to support the work of the Short North Alliance. Visit shortnorth.org/donate. Although we certainly wish we were all together in person, we are delighted to be able to come together virtually and celebrate this year's incredible honorees. And we're happy to bring some of the Short North Arts District directly to you at home or wherever you're celebrating, in the form of some fantastic food and beverages from our businesses. I am proud to share that this year's Short North Gala not only supports the work of the Short North Alliance, but also a portion of proceeds will directly benefit our local business partners, including our appetizer, our dessert, and our beverage vendors, and our silent auction partners. And if you haven't had the opportunity to experience the Short North Gala silent auction yet, head over to shortnorth.org/gala to access the silent auction and see all of the amazing packages stocked with unique Short North experiences.
I really like most about being in the Short North is I feel like I'm part of a neighborhood.
I used to always tell people it's like living on Sesame Street, and it truly is.
You have about a mile and a half of just energy, unique art galleries, wonderful restaurants, and unique stores.
I feel it's important to donate to the Short North Alliance because the Short North really is the soul and beauty, what makes Columbus different than any other city, and we must keep it alive.
It's really about investing into the opportunity for us to keep connecting the cultures and keep art at the forefront of the district and keep opportunities for our small businesses there.
The reasons to donate to the Short North Alliance is that it helps support the small business community in the Short North.
You should donate to the Short North Alliance because they help to support other small businesses and artists like myself.
What I love most about the Short North is the sense of community here. All the small businesses are so different and diverse, and we just love to support each other.
The Short North represents to me vibrancy and a lot of fun and a lot of creativity and high energy, and it's just brings really great feelings to mind.
Now for our main event. This year, we are honoring some truly special people who have made deep and lasting impacts on not only the Short North Arts District, but on Columbus at large. From nonprofit organizations who have helped individuals overcome so many barriers, to dedicated business owners who are committed to educating and empowering others. This year's honorees have all uniquely touched all of us through their work and service. Without further ado, we present the Short North Gala 2021 honorees.
The 2021 Short North Gala Architectural Star Award goes to Stonewall Columbus. Honorees of the Architectural Star Award have contributed substantially to the architectural quality, preservation, or design of the Short North Arts District. In late 2019, leaders of Stonewall Columbus renovated and expanded their existing buildings, unveiling an incredible new community center and facility to serve the Columbus LGBTQIA community after a substantial and collaborative capital campaign. Designed by architecture firm Bayhall Sampson Dietz and constructed by Elford, the new Center on High features high-quality facilities for needed social services. Recognizing Stonewall Columbus is Columbus City Auditor Megan Kilgore and Chair of the Italian Village Commission, Jason Sudi.
It's my pleasure to congratulate my good friend Denzel and the team at Stonewall Columbus on winning the Architectural Star Award. Stonewall, I love that you're being honored with this because the Center on High's design, in addition to showcasing an amazing, vibrant, state-of-the-art space, also honors your past as a physical beacon of community, of support, and of organizing.
Congratulations and thanks. Thanks for all your hard work and your dedication to our neighborhood and to the region. And congratulations on winning this award. It really is truly the way that we envision the future of the Short North, and we love to see these old buildings and new architecture come together to repurpose in a great way.
Today, our Center on High is directly on High Street, where every person who goes on a tour at Ohio State or who's coming into town for a job interview can see how we, the city of Columbus, how we prioritize our LGBTQ community. With a beautifully designed building, our symbol of openness, of pride, and inclusion for every person. Stonewall Columbus, congratulations, you deserve this.
The renovation to Stonewall Columbus was important because we realized that we were not able to meet the full capacity needs of our community. Being able to add 1,500 square feet of community space on the first floor, being able to add event space on our upper levels allows us to be able to service and provide a connection for the community in ways that we could not have done before. We also wanted to make sure that our spaces were inviting and welcoming for our community and our neighbors and those who choose to come and be a part of our space. The Short North Arts District is so important to Stonewall because it's our home. As we look out our windows, as we see and welcome our community members here in the heart of Columbus, Ohio, it's important for us to be able to live in a vibrant and safe neighborhood, and that's what the Short North Arts District does and is for us. We're grateful to B. Hall, Sampson and Dietz, and Elford Construction for helping us build such a beautiful building. And we're ever so thankful to our campaign co-chairs, Tom Grody, Mary Jo Hudson, Tom Katzenmeyer, and Nancy Kramer, for the incredible work that they did to help lead the campaign for closure. Additionally, our board members who were there at the time leading the charge, we're so extremely thankful for them for seeing the vision forward for our organization. Well, we turned 40 this year. I'm really excited to be able to say that we've been around for 40 years, and we know that we'll be around for 40 more. As we think about what the next 40 years looks like, we want to be sure that we are intentionally returning and connecting with our community and uplifting the various identities of the LGBT community. We understand that the rainbow that we exist within is so diverse, and each of our community members have different needs and desires, and we want to be able to best support them to ensure that they are thriving here in Central Ohio. We're really excited about opening the doors and welcoming community back into the center. This time during the pandemic has really given us an opportunity to take a pause, to think about the services and the way that we connect with our community. And it is our hope that after the pandemic, the community will see that we are ready, prepared, and excited to welcome them home, to launch some new programs, and to partner in new and different ways as we move forward. Stonewall Columbus is so excited to accept this honor, to be able to be a part of the community for so long, to have such an incredible investment in the Short North Arts District, and to be able to know that we could help by upgrading, maintaining, and investing in the beauty of our community is something that we truly are pleased and honored to be a part of. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the staff, and the Central Ohio LGBT community, we're so thankful to the Short North Alliance for this honor. Thank you.
The first of two 2021 Short North Gala Business Beacon Awards goes to Ryan Lang and Brady Konya of Middle West Spirits. Honorees of Business Beacon Award have served as catalysts to bring a broad range of visitors to the district and have inspired others to invest in and nurture the Short North Arts District. 13 years ago, when Brady Konya and Ryan Lang moved from Seattle and Charlotte to Columbus, they brought with them a vision that Columbus would become an epicenter for a Midwestern distillery. Building upon family bootlegging roots and an obsessive commitment to quality and passion, the two founded Middle West Spirits, the first distillery of its kind in Columbus. On top of creating a world-class restaurant and distillery, they have been leaders in the regulatory transformation of Ohio's liquor industry, making it more accessible for entrepreneurs, and have shown steadfast support to their community. Recognizing Middle West Spirits is Ohio State Representative Kristen Boggs.
Hi, I'm State Representative Kristen Boggs, and I am so excited to be with you this evening to honor and recognize the contributions Middle West Spirits has had on our community. I first met Ryan Lang through his work with the Ohio Distillers Guild, and as a founding member, Ryan grew to be an incredible leader, not just in this community, but across the state. He became a voice down at the State House, lobbying for changes to Ohio law that would allow microdistillers to compete and be successful in this state. Middle West Spirits has been an anchor in the Short North community. I think everyone that lives here has spent some time in their service bar or in their distillery, and even though we haven't been able to visit as much in person this year as we'd like, I don't think I would have survived this year without their spirits at home. So thank you, and many congratulations to Ryan Lang, Brady Konya, and the entire Middle West Spirits family.
We'd like to thank the Short North Alliance and Betsy and the team. We've worked with them since day one here. We've been here for 13 years, and they've been supportive of us since the beginning. Back when we were 3,000 square feet and 3 guys in a small little space. On top of that, our team, we would not be able to be here for 13 years if it wasn't for our team, and it's grown over the years. And, you know, from the facilities we have over near Cleveland Avenue to here, the plant and service bar, they're the reason that Middle West exists. So we have to thank them. They're the reason we're here.
Over the years, Middle West and the Short North have certainly grown together, I think taking head on a lot of bumps and bruises along the way. But those are really the kind of relationships that are built to last, the ones that can survive through good times and in bad, the kind that show up for one another, not just for the big milestones, but for those little necessary moments in between.
Thank you for the award from Middle West. We're humbled to have it. We don't think about that stuff. We're proud to be part of the Short North and to just provide what we can for the growth here. So it's very nice to be honored for that. Feels like we've been here and had our heads in the sand and working as hard as we can for 13 years, and for somebody to say that that was the right thing is very nice. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
The final 2021 Short North Gala Business Beacon Awards goes to Deontay Johnson of Soul Classics. Since its inception in 2006, local customers have known Soul Classics much more than just a sneaker shop. It is a center of empowerment and creativity for the community. From creating exclusive collaborations and incubating local fashion brands, to offering hopeful messages on their storefront windows, which spawned an organic movement around social change that spread throughout the Short North Arts District and across the city this past summer. Soul Classics walks the talk in the coolest shoes around. Recognizing Soul Classics is Columbus City President Shannon G. Harden.
I am super excited to be celebrating my friend Deontay Johnson and everybody over at Soul Classics. For years, Deontay has shown folks, particularly young black men, that they can be entrepreneurs in our city. Someone once said, you can't be what you don't see. And so being able to see Deontay setting that example in the middle of the Short North for more than 15 years has uplifted and inspired many of us. But knowing how hard the pandemic hit small business owners this year, particularly Black business owners, I've been encouraging folks to consciously support Black-owned businesses on Thursdays for what we call Buy Black Thursdays. So Classic is my go-to sneaker spot for Buy Black Thursday. That's where this summer I got my new Adidas. I'm not wearing them right now, but I love them. Thank you, So Classics. Columbus needs more folks like Deontay and more businesses like So Classics. So to Deontay and the whole crew at So Classics, congratulations, friend.
First and foremost, I got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I don't believe I could get any of this. Thank my mother, thank my wife, thank my children. They keep me young, they keep me active. Thank my staff, my family, my friends, my support system in all ways. There's so many different names that I should thank individually, but I want to thank them as a collective because my support system knows that they're what keeps me grounded, what keeps me focused, what allows me to have a breath of fresh air while still helping me get work done. So, a lot of people to thank. The sky is the limit for So Classics. I'm excited about the future. I think last year really taught us a ton. I can say that. I'm sure a lot of people are able to say that. Last year really kind of shook a lot of people out of our comfort zone. We were in cruise control. I still believe that we're always being active and being different. However, last year taught us that we could go a step further. So this year, I'm going to be a little bit more forward-facing. I know I don't usually get out that much. I don't usually like to be in front of a camera, but we have a lot of things that are planned for the community. Some initiatives that we're taking with our larger brands that want to give back, some initiatives of our own that we want to make sure that we're more than just a retail store asking people for money, but we're actually rooted in the community as well. So the entire uprising or whatever we want to call it, that kind of happened. It really sparked a sense of community that I kind of sensed existed, but didn't really know. Being in the Short North, like I said, I have it's near and dear to my heart. Love it down here. Like I've developed some lifelong relationships down here. However, that night, I didn't expect for the community, people that lived above us, people that lived down the street, other store owners to come out of their shells and help sweep up, help reorganize shoes, go help grab stock from down the street. It was like, it's community in every sense of the word. So that's why when it was time for us to pay it back in a sense, it came without question. So, I don't think that this happens just anywhere. Like I said earlier, I believe that the Short North has something special. Sometimes it gets clouded with all this construction and, new builds and things like that. But the essence in the heart of the Short North is always going to be here. And it's rooted in the people that are down here. So, I think that this area is unique from anywhere else that I've ever been. I want to thank the Short North Alliance for acknowledging me, for giving me a little bit of a shine. Hopefully I can use that shine to continue to be a positive force in the community.
The 2021 Short North Gala Unsung Hero Award goes to Josh and Nikki Quinn. Honorees of the Unsung Hero Award are selected for the contributions they have made over the years to the artistry, diversity, community, and spirit of the Short North Arts District. The Quinns were tireless advocates for small businesses whose ideas and voices made a difference in the lives of countless small businesses during their tenure in the Short North Arts District. Recognizing Josh and Nikki Quinn is owner of Jolie Occasions, Stephanie Tresigny.
Josh and Nikki, congratulations on your Unsung Hero Award, and thank you for all that you've done for the Short North Arts District and the small business community. You guys have inspired others like myself to fight for what we believe in and fight for this neighborhood. The Short North is a much better place because of you guys, and I can't thank you enough. You guys did so much work outside of your day jobs, such as fighting for better parking solutions, advocating for art during the craziness of the construction, helping us come up with fun new holiday promotions and activities. And one of my favorite things that you guys did was create these crazy window displays every year. One of my favorite memories was a couple years ago during a district meeting. Someone had said, maybe we'll have a chance this year to win the window competition since Josh and Nikki just had a baby. And I had to laugh and say, yeah, right. Josh has been posting on his Instagram every day about the progress they're making, and it was definitely one of your best window displays, I think. Throughout all the ups and downs that this neighborhood and small businesses have been through, it's been great to have you guys there to help pick up the pieces and make this a better place for all of us. I can't thank you guys enough from myself and all of us in the Short North. So congratulations, Josh and Nikki, and thank you for all that you've done. I can't think of anyone who deserves this more.
Man, over the past 14 years, I've probably spent 90% of my time in the Short North, both as a business owner and as a resident off and on, and we wouldn't have the businesses that we have today were it not for this neighborhood. So many people have been instrumental in getting us to this point. Christina from Substance, that business is where our Homage is now, and Susie from Collier West, which is where we have been inhabiting for the past 10 years. Both were at the beginning and continue to be trusted advisors. Every business in the Short North, all the residents, it's just such a special, amazing, supportive community. After being in this industry for so long, on this side and then the wholesale side, before the 14 years we've been doing retail, we have so many friends in the industry, and you watch all of the social media feeds, you watch their Instagram feeds, and you notice pretty quickly how different their communities are from this community. Every third or fourth post from any Short North business involves another Short North business. There's so much support and cheerleading that goes on here that is absent or different in other communities around the country. And to me, that's what really makes the Short North Arts District what it is. It's just such a special place where everybody truly cares about the success of everybody else, and they understand that we're all in it together. Thank you so much to everybody at the Short North Alliance. It has been such a great ride here. Everybody there has been so supportive, especially Betsy, who has fielded so many phone calls, both happy and not from me over the past many years, but continued to be a supporter and an advocate for us and everybody down here. It's weird in a way, and it's hard to be accepting this on the way out, but we're also so excited to find a way back in and to remain a part of this community because it's our home.
The first of two 2021 Short North Gala Community Partner Awards goes to Dress for Success Columbus. Honorees of the Community Partners Award exemplify a deep collaboration with the Short North Arts District, resulting in significant advancement of the district's quality of life. Since opening its doors in the Short North Arts District in 2007, Dress for Success has served thousands of women to help them achieve their potential in the workplace and community. Their services not only equip women with the clothing and style to enter the job market with confidence, they also provide clients with the intangible assets needed for a successful profession, including interview coaching, career skills development, mentoring, and more. Recognizing Dress for Success are Danny Elena Wolf, Dress for Success's 2020 Woman of Power, and President and CEO of the Women's Fund of Central Ohio, Kelly Griesmer.
The work that the extraordinary team at Dress for Success does to economically empower women is critical, not only for those women, but for our entire Central Ohio economy. One of the best ways that a woman can accelerate her ability to accumulate wealth is having a stable job with good benefits and equal pay. The team at Dress for Success tirelessly supports and advocates for women who are attempting to find and keep those jobs. As many of you know, Dress for Success provides professional attire and supplies for women as they get ready for their job interviews. But as Dress for Success so eloquently explains themselves, their work goes far beyond the suit.
It helps with attitude, it helps with soft skills, and then there's just so many more awesome things about it that really make an impact on lifting women up.
I can't think of a better nonprofit to be located in the heart of the Short North Arts District. Their work exemplifies the Short North's ethos of entrepreneurship, creativity, and love.
I would really like to thank Dress for Success for allowing me to spread my wings and fly. I mean, I had it inside the whole time, but I just didn't know how to get it out. And between the wonderful support that they've given me and all the opportunities, this has just been a wonderful journey, and I hope to continue and also to keep giving back. Thank you, Dress for Success.
To our dear friends at Dress for Success, thank you for all that you do to uplift women in our community. And congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
We are truly honored and privileged to be among all of the different partners. We thank Betsy Pandora. We thank the Short North Alliance for being able to honor the Dress for Success Columbus with this Community Partner Award. I'd like to be able to shout out to our Dress for Success leadership team, our board, our volunteers, the staff, for all the great work that they do to continue to empower women in our community. The Short North Arts District is really important to Dress for Success Columbus. It really allows an opportunity for our women to have access to the rebirth of what's actually happening here in Short North and accessibility to the services that we offer as well as the partnerships that we share in. I'm looking forward to getting back to serving our women. We're serving them today, but really serving them in a very different and innovative way through interviewing for success, where we actually help our women with handling those tough questions, and with Boss Girl as we think about how do we tap into young women early enough to prepare them for their life after high school. The work that we really do and how it resonates with me and so many others who serve, whether that's the board, volunteers, obviously our staff, but the way that we can connect to women, and when we can change women's lives, we change communities' lives. Thank you to the Short North Alliance Group for this opportunity. We are truly honored. We're excited to be a part of this empowerment of partnerships that sits within this community, and we're thrilled to be able to move forward to empower each other.
The final 2021 Short North Gala Community Partner Award goes to Service Relief Kitchen. Started by Bake Me Happy co-owner Letha Pugh, with local Short North restaurant industry veterans Sangita Lakhani, Matthew Higgins, and Reed Woogard. Service Relief Kitchen had the brainpower behind it to be a boomingly successful new restaurant. But that wasn't the plan. Developed in the early stages of the pandemic, these industry pros united to create a nonprofit to assist with financial insecurity among restaurant industry workers and their families, including distributing over 10,000 free meals and a grant program. Recognizing Service Relief Kitchen is volunteer and grant recipient Jenna Kerr.
To Service Relief Kitchen, congratulations and thank you. This has been a challenging time for many of us, between business closures and a mass layoff within the service industry. They made sure to take care of and give back to their community, and that speaks volume to the character behind this amazing team. Service eventually shifted from providing meals to providing grants, which I was fortunate enough to be a recipient of one. Service truly did fight hard to make sure that everyone's needs were met. From everyone who has benefited from Service Relief Kitchen, thank you. Thank you for responding to the cry for help. Thank you for keeping the community strong and positive. And once again, congratulations for your recognition of the Community Partner Award.
A lot of service industry people, workers, rely on the Short North for their jobs, just as a lot of this neighborhood relies on the service industry to provide their daily fare in this neighborhood.
You know, one of the things we've learned from the last year of being in a pandemic is how unprepared the industry was for this sort of event. We've also learned about the perseverance and fortitude of the industry and a lot of people in it.
We were afraid. We were afraid for ourselves and our families and our businesses. And Matt and Sang have been having very loose conversations, and myself included, about just what all was happening and what was going to happen. We put our heads together and came up with a plan. We all kind of tapped into the skill sets we had, and from that one bag of rice that was donated to the thousands of dollars, the community stepped up.
I think it's really important that the Short North come together to support what we're trying to achieve, trying to rebuild this changing landscape of the hospitality industry. I don't think there's the strength in any other part of this city that there is in this community in the Short North that can really revitalize the restaurant scene.
We want to thank our board members, Shelley Mann and Georgia Sada, for coming along on this ride with us. And then there's some very specific people we would like to thank. The volunteers, the people who showed up. We all cautiously cooked together in the kitchen to try to feed people. Independence Day, they are our fiscal agent. They believed in what we were doing and moved just as quickly as we were. Wasserstrom, who gave us kitchen supplies, didn't ask questions, and sometimes the turnaround was an hour or 2 hours, and so we were very thankful for that. We would like to thank Cover My Meds. They sent a crew of staff over every week that gave our crew, who were cooking 7 days a week at the time, just a little breathing room in order to replenish and re-energize for the next day. And so many other people, but last and not least, ECDI. They turned their kitchen over to us and within a couple hours' time of the phone call, and we were cooking within 2 days of sharing our project with them. And NBC4I, they were the boost we needed and the bandwidth for the financial support.
We couldn't have done any of this without those people. Like the specialties and attention that they brought to the project, the enthusiasm and acumen that they've directed to the tasks that we've asked of them has made this successful beyond what I thought was possible.
Over this last year, we produced over 10,000 meals. We gave away $50,000 in cash. We did 100 turkey dinners for folks at Thanksgiving. We're currently in the throes of a chef auction and another $8,000 giveaway over the next 8 weeks.
We plan to continue to support restaurants and restaurant workers. We plan to continue being a voice in this atmosphere, advocating for change, but also just working to take care of the people that work to take care of us.
I would be amiss if I didn't point out the hard work put in by Betsy, Becca, and the rest of the team at the Short North Alliance. They work passionately to network, provide us with much-needed resources, and constantly promote local businesses. I've heard from Betsy multiple times through this last year, just checking in to see how I was doing or if she could help in any way. I really look forward to seeing how this neighborhood comes together with the Short North Alliance to help the service industry come back stronger, and work with us moving forward.
The Sanborn D. Wood Award for Leadership and Service makes its debut in 2021. Awarded to a former board member of the Short North Alliance or Short North Special Improvement District who has demonstrated exemplary leadership as steward of the Short North Arts District, the award is named for the godfather of the Short North Arts District, Sanborn D. Wood, known affectionately as Sandy. The award's inaugural recipient is Joel Pizzuti, who was the founding Short North Alliance board president and is president of the Pizzuti Companies. Devoting nearly 8 years of service to the Short North Alliance and the community, Joel embodies Sandy's signature leadership qualities of diplomacy, integrity, visionary thinking, and an unwavering commitment to supporting the district culture of the Short North Arts District. From catapulting a new wave of redevelopment momentum across the district, adding substantially to public art and parking amenities, championing the renovation of High Street streetscape, and focusing on elevating the standards of excellence that are experienced by every patron, Joel's legacy of leadership is seen daily on High Street, and the district is better for it. Recognizing Joel Pizzuti is president of the Wood Company's Mark Wood and longtime Short North resident Haley Boning.
Hi, my name is Mark Wood, and I am very proud of my father's legacy in the Short North. And I appreciate the Short North Alliance Board for their recognition of my father's efforts by the establishment of the Sanborn D. Wood Award for Leadership and Service. And I am honored that Joel Pizzuti is the first recipient of the award named after my father. Congratulations, Joel.
Where others cut corners, you are this person. You lean in with unapologetic commitment to design and quality that's aspirational. Aspirational enough to put Columbus on the map, nationally and internationally.
Joel practices the basics of good community development. He commits to high-level design. He commits to retail programming on the ground floor of his developments that are good for the neighborhood. And he contributes time and resources for the broader good of the community, as reflected by his 8 years of service as the president of the Short North Alliance Board. The Meridian and Joseph buildings are perfect examples of Pizzuti developments that have positively impacted our neighborhood.
You put people before profits. You build for impact because you are a member of this community. You have this remarkable capacity to imagine what could be rather than what is. And you demonstrate that you have the courage to take the risks that are necessary to create and invest in that future. And you invest in it not just in money and in bricks, but you invest in it in time and energy and will. I know you would much rather be out of the spotlight right now and not sharing the limelight in this way, but I'm very grateful that you are, that you're being recognized for your leadership, and I'm so proud of the impact that you've had on my neighborhood and on our community and on this city. Thank you so much, Joel. Proud to call you friend.
Joel, thank you very much for your many years of leadership and service to the great Short North Arts District. We very much appreciate your contributions.
Well, I think there are a lot of great things to do in Columbus and a lot of great neighborhoods. The Short North, I think, is particularly important. It's very unique to Columbus. It's an urban neighborhood that has local and regional and national draw. So people who live here have an opportunity to use it, be entertained, to dine, to live, to work. But people visiting our city from, again, the region or anywhere in the country, really anywhere in the world, it's a great showcase for what our city has to offer. You know, this award, which I'm humbled to receive, is named in honor of Sandy Wood. I first like to thank Sandy, and I don't think it's too strong of a word to call him the godfather of the Short North. I think without Sandy's leadership and vision, we wouldn't be sitting here today. I have to thank Sandy for having the energy, the vision, the commitment to the Short North. I think his son Mark is doing a great job of continuing his legacy, and so I'm very appreciative of the family, but specifically of Sandy and all of his efforts. And I'd like to thank, John Angelo for first getting me involved with the Short North Alliance. Very early on, he believed the Short North could be more than it was, that it needed to change and grow, and he put some organization around a group, which today is the Short North Alliance, and invited me in to participate, so I'm forever thankful for that. And then I would thank Betsy Pandora. I had the opportunity to be there for 5+ of those years when she was involved. She does an amazing job of leading the Short North Alliance. She's thoughtful, she's measured, and she was a great partner with me when I was the president of the Alliance to try to do all the things that we thought were important for this neighborhood. So I'd like to thank my wife, Jessie, and my kids, 2 of whom actually had just arrived last year, so they didn't have a whole lot to do with this. But she was always supportive of my involvement in the board, and as my kids mature and grow, I can't wait for them to spend time in the Short North. So very appreciative of her support and patience. And then I want to thank my father, who came down to the Short North, took a risk and bought the Carlisle building and redeveloped it, and then along with the 2 of us together, worked on the Joseph for probably 5 years, putting together a plan and a vision, and I appreciate his support and his leadership, and it's just really fun to carry on the legacy.
What an incredible group of honorees this year. The Short North Arts District and the City of Columbus would not be where it is today without the contributions of every single one of these honorees. We are so grateful for their leadership, compassion, creativity, drive, and more. A huge thank you again to all of our sponsors, all of our food and beverage partners, and our silent auction partners. And a special thank you to our video location host, Stonewall Columbus. Also, a very special thank you to our Short North Alliance staff and board members. Their tireless work never once stopped this past year. As we say goodbye, I'll reiterate just how important it is to keep supporting your favorite local businesses. And you can help us do the same by visiting shortnorth.org/donate. We cannot wait until we can personally welcome you back to the Short North Arts District. Thank you for supporting us, and see you soon.
Trying my best, didn't know what I wanted. Never looked up, never was enough. Wishing I could be something. Thunder and rain, losing my way, only made me so higher. Taking my shot, all that I got, setting my soul on fire. There's only one thing I know, the best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Deep in my heart, touching the stars, holding on oh so tightly. Making my plans, taking a chance, leaving it all behind me. Never the same, riding my wave, turning my dreams up louder. Chasing that spark out of the dark, running to the final hour. There's only one place to go, the best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Wake up now. Wake up, wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. There's only one thing I know. There's only one place to go. The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not?